He forgot to pick up the kids again. Not once, not twice. Every Thursday for 6 months. And every Thursday you took over. Because it was easier. That's not forgetfulness. Watch how long it takes you to see it. She can't figure out the dishwasher. She's run it 100 times. He doesn't know how the laundry works. He's 34 years old. You've called it lazy. You've called it different standards. You haven't called it what it actually is. Not yet. There's a term for this now. It didn't exist 10 years ago. Sociologist Allison Daminger spent 5 years studying it at Harvard. She didn't call it laziness. She called it cognitive labor division. The finding. One partner does the noticing. The other does the deciding. Noticing the fridge is empty. Deciding what's for dinner. Those sound the same. They are not the same. If you've ever felt like the manager of your own relationship, that's data. Daminger interviewed 70 couples, published in 2019, American Sociological Review. On record. The pattern held across income, across education, across who worked more hours. It wasn't about who was busier. It was about who was allowed to stop noticing. Here's what people say when you bring this up. He just has different standards. She's not detail-oriented. Neurodivergence gets blamed. Personality gets blamed. Daminger's data doesn't support that as the main driver. The imbalance showed up even in couples with equal jobs, equal hours, equal education. Something else was deciding who carried the load. Not capacity, permission. Sit with that word for a second. Permission. Somebody in your life has never had to notice something. Because you always did. That's not a compliment to your competence. That might be the exact thing being used against you. If you've made it this far, you already know this isn't hypothetical. You've lived a version of this. You just didn't have the vocabulary. Here's the part that reframes everything. Pretending not to know how to do something isn't passive. It takes active management, timing, consistency, memory of what you'll tolerate. Ask yourself who actually built that system and who's just living inside it. Drop one word in the comments, just one. You already know who this is about. If someone came to mind right now, that recognition is worth paying attention to. Let's go deeper. 3 layers to this, each one closer than the last. Layer 1. Documented. Sociologists call this strategic incompetence, in organizational research too. Stanford's Graduate School of Business has studied it in teams, not just homes. Same mechanism. Different room. Someone underperforms just enough that the task gets reassigned. Reassigned to whoever can't afford to let it fail. That's usually the person who cares the most, or has the most to lose. Layer 2. Relational. Inside a relationship, this works because confrontation costs more than compliance. You could bring it up again. But last time you brought it up, it turned into a fight about your tone. Not about the dishes. Your tone. So you stopped bringing it up and started just doing it. That's not you being easygoing. That's the system working exactly as designed. Layer 3. Cultural. We have a script for this. Men are just built differently around housework. That line gets repeated so often it stopped sounding like an excuse. It started sounding like biology. It's not biology. The 2019 Harvard data didn't find a biological pattern. It found a permission pattern. Learned, reinforced, rarely questioned. Every sitcom dad who can't work the washing machine taught someone this was normal. Normal doesn't mean harmless. It just means nobody's counted the cost out loud. Let's count it. A 2025 Journal of Marriage and Family study looked at gratitude and resentment in households. people rated the same chore differently, depending on who did it. A man mopping the floor got credit for trying. A woman mopping the floor got nothing. It was just expected. So even the credit is unevenly built. Not just the labor. You're not imagining the double standard. It's been measured. This isn't only a household thing anymore either. Managers do it. Colleagues do it. I'm just not good with spreadsheets. Someone else eats that task. Every single time. And the one who isn't good with spreadsheets never has to get better. Because why would they? It's working. Here's the twist. This was never about incompetence. It was never really about you either. It's a strategy. Quiet. Repeatable. Almost invisible. And it only works on people who keep showing up. People like you. If this just explained something you've been trying to explain for years, you know what to do. One more thing before you go. The fix isn't doing it better, so they finally notice. They already notice. That was never the problem. The fix starts the moment you stop absorbing what was never actually yours. Not with an argument, with a stopped habit. Next time something doesn't get done, let it stay undone. Watch who moves. That tells you everything Daminger's data couldn't. If this sounded familiar, it's probably because it's happening to you right now. This channel breaks down the patterns nobody names out loud. Subscribe if you want the next one before it happens to you again.